What is up, everybody? Turboverse TV here today, and this is probably my last video about the bugs in Spider-Man 2. I did a lot of videos so far. I didn't think I was going to do that many, but this is probably the last one. But I just had to make sure I cover this topic last. People are coming up with the narrative that the only people finding bugs in Spider-Man 2 are Xbox gamers who bought this game on their PS5. Well, that is not the case. There's videos all over social media, whether it be Twitter, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Reddit or whatever, TikTok. People are finding bugs and just posting their experiences while playing the game. So just to say the Xbox guys are doing this maliciously, it's just the most dumbest thing I've ever heard. But they are using any excuse to try to damage control for this game being a buggy mess. But this is what this fanboy posted. This is how Xbox are able to get those clipping bugs on Spider-Man 2. They are so desperate. It's pretty much saying Xbox guys are going into the photo mode and adjusting the character in a way so you can see like the whole clipping issue of like the characters phasing through other characters. So we've been seeing a lot of bugs up and glitches up, but people posted. It's so ludicrous just to think that, but you know, they are coming up with the most crazy excuses. So you mean to tell me the Xbox gamers did this? Like, this is the start menu. You can't even do photo mode with the start menu. So how do you even get this if Xbox gamers are doing that? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Or this guy says, I had an actual bug happen to me once that completely ruined the moment. The characters are just stuck in place. He's trying to progress through the mission and it's just stuck in place. Yes, Xbox gamers are doing that. That makes a lot of sense. Then this guy says, yep, for sure. Let me see. Peter Parker just phases through these characters. Look at the guy like pissed. He was like, yeah. He spent $70 of his hard-earned money just to play a game like this where he just phased through the characters. But you know, Xbox gamers are doing this apparently. Like, that is the most dumbest excuse. Then we have this guy who says, I did lots of testing on Spider-Man 2. Many bugs are forced by not following a scripted path. If you go off different ways / force through scripted on-rail moments like tutorials, etc., you would glitch the physics game like below. NPC bugs can happen, but it's rare. Most people have no issues. While it's literally like probably like hundreds of videos at this point about bugs. Just there's so many bugs in this game. But you know, it's just going off the scripted path, you guys. I was like, why are they damage controlling for this game? I have never seen a game get this much interception and damage control before. It's just insane. Like, the game is buggy. Get over it. Like, you can still enjoy the game. You can still love the game. But just to try to just ignore these bugs is just insane to me. Like, people are really just being disingenuous about this. What did I do wrong? The game just froze. What is this? Like, those look so crazy right now, but you know, apparently you just went off the scripted path. It's not Insomniac's fault. It's your fault for playing the game. And then the game is an open world game, so if you do go off the scripted path, why are you punished for that so severely? Where the game just crashes or just glitches out? I mean, I guess open world game, right? They advertise as an open world game, so how is it the player's fault? That's what I don't understand here. And then we have the mighty Keith, the guy who was just complete oblivious to what anything that Sony guys do. He's just completely oblivious of. But this guy says, in case you're unaware, whenever console loyalists or haters of a game do this type of cherry picking, the rest of the world is laughing at them. LOL. Like, there would never be a narrative that Spider-Man 2 was a buggy mess outside of the specific Twitter bubble you are in. I think it is very clear that this game was a buggy mess from all the bugs posted all over social media. And it's like, really? People just cherry picking now when it's like the game has legit bugs but nobody wants to address it because you're so far up Sony's rear end. You just don't want to acknowledge it. They're just so in denial. Like, this is just bizarre. This game was hella fun, but I would admit I had 2 crashes and a very weird visual bug so far. This person had 2 crashes and it's a weird bug going on, but you know, it's just being cherry picked, right? Or the people on Reddit saying how some of the physical game copies won't install properly. People who paid their hard-earned money, the game won't install on their PS5. So, you know, people just cherry picking, right? I don't get it. I don't get people. There's virtually no game that has ever been bug free. we understand like a lot of these open world games are gonna have bugs, but people are just outright denying these bugs and just denying that people have had issues with this game because this is a PlayStation exclusive. Like if I don't know if I don't see if the average person saying they're having issues with this game, then why was the media so quiet about this? All those perfect 10 out of 10 scores, nobody pointed this out, really. That's just very telling right there. Yeah, it's part of the course and console war discourse to cherry pick bugs. Starfield and Spider-Man ponies and Xbox be on it. I don't know. I just don't like that, the media just doesn't talk about the bugs. But they still gave it 10 out of 10 scores. Then you got fanboys and people like this just saying, hey, the bugs are just people forcing this thing right here. You don't see like this many videos of people posting bugs or just say, hey, this is just a certain group of people just trying to make this be a thing. I was like, really? It's just obvious damage control at this point. Like it's just blatant damage control. But if you are enjoying the game, enjoy the game. But don't get mad at people pointing out the flaws with this game, because the media is trying to tell you that this game is perfect. This is one of the best games ever made. When I don't know how a buggy, flawed game could be perfect. That just doesn't make any sense. It's like you literally give Bethesda the title of Bug-thesda because of the bugs, but we can't give that same treatment to Insomniac with this newest game. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But those are just my thoughts. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. People just like, I don't know, just trying to shift the blame and say, hey, this is Xbox guys doing this. They just can't say, hey, maybe Insomniac should have took a little bit longer on this game. This game should have been in the oven a little bit longer. Quality control tested this thing a little bit longer and released it when it was finished. But they will scrutinize, crucify Halo Infinite when it's not finished, crucify any Xbox game when it's not finished. But when it comes to PlayStation, just release it out there half baked, with a buggy mess, ready for you just to play. It don't even got a patch or anything. Even though they did a day one patch, I still don't think that was enough, because you're still seeing bugs after the fact of a day one patch. So those are just my thoughts. I want to see your thoughts down below about this. Once again, this will be my last video about the bug situation on Spider-Man 2. I did a lot of videos covering it, pretty extensive, covering this topic. Unless some more crazy, like some super crazy stuff happens, I'm done covering this subject. I'm just done with the whole gaslighting situation. People are just trying to say it's not it. These bugs aren't an issue. The game is perfect, when it's not the case. There's so many videos that I probably haven't even shown yet of the bugs with this game that people just want to ignore. But as long as people are going to ignore it, I'm going to keep showing this stuff. But hopefully this is going to be the last video on the subject, so I can get back to the status quo of talking about Xbox. But yeah, it's just like, you can't scrutinize Starfield but not expect this game to be scrutinized, especially when there's like bugs galore in this game. So once again, definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace.